Alexa, turn volume down to 20%.
Anything before I leave?
No, I'm fine. Hey, one more cup of coffee.
One more?
Yeah, gotta have my coffee. You're a hard worker, man. Can you check, see that modem's arrived yet?
Nope.
Alright. Yeah, sorry guys, my computer came on blood. I'd upgrade my NVIDIA software for my camera and my mic. Sounds a lot better probably now. Don't worry, once I get the modem today, I'll be able to game GTA Online, download GTA Online again today. We'll play against the Chipmunk Kids because I'm only going to use it for this computer for right now. Then when I get some money, I'm going to prepay far ahead for my my prepaid internet, and that's I'm going to run like the computers and tablets on the main computers that I use for my channel workup. I'll both have the I'll use the one as a backup, but have my Xfinity running on. But this computer I'll run Xfinity on. Then we'll be able to get Chipmunk Kits again. I'll have to call them, ask them about getting Chipmunk Kits cleared. So I gotta do a few adjustments to the internet so I play GTA 5 and Red Dead Online. Then we'll go out after Chipmunk Kits. How's that? Pretty soon I'll be hunting Chipmunk Kits again. where were my, what? Babe, you wanna watch nature or what? I'm looking for my rolling machine. You know it gets lost up every time I get everything tangled. And yeah, I'm looking for my rolling machine. Come on, baby. Here. I want to preserve battery there. Everything organized. Alright, it's 2:01. You can go.
There you go. Anything else?
Nope, I'm all filled up and ready to go. And Dad's having stuff delivered, but he'll get it arranged, and hopefully my Xfinity router arrives by the time he get here. Then I get that set up, and there's my cigarette rolling machine, and
Okay, I guess in the morning.
yeah. Here, I'm gonna put on a good t-shirt, you guys. Check this latest t-shirt I bought. Check what it says. See? Purple Kush. You know, all kinds of shirts. Balzar, you back in here? I had an interruption in my computer. Sometimes that thing comes unplugged or something. So I had also had to update the NVIDIA thing for my camera, the software, so I can have like full screen and enhanced audio, enhanced video, and stuff like that. Don't worry, I should get my router for my Xfinity, and what I'll do is just hook it hardwire into this. I think I still had the hardwire going. Yeah, I do. Good. Somewhere I have the hardwire. Or I have it somewhere. And I'll run into this computer from the Xfinity router. And I'll plug in the Xfinity router over here too. Or I'll plug it in over there too. It'll be right next to that. And if this ever kicks off, my I'll hardwire this so my one thing will kick in. Then I can get the chipmunkets again. I may go ahead and have them upgrade that to 2 gig. Have them ask how much 2 gigs will be. Then I can run a lot more shit, and maybe when I catch up on finances, I'll upgrade to 2 gig. When I start hauling money again. Transfer to my dad's PayPal, and he can pay it on there. The extra I don't have my account. When I start making, the reason I haven't got approved for, I'm like right at the very verge of having enough views for making money. I'm like at 2,996, something like that. So once I reach 3,000 hours of views, they'll scour my account, see if I'm eligible. They'll probably wait. I'm getting close. That's why they sent me the email. Yeah, 2,996. $2,969 probably as of November 10th. They'll probably scour me next month. And I gotta get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours to get That's hit my Friday noon yet.
Yep. Saturday now. Yep.
Oh yeah, those idiots are always concerned about drugs, keeping the kids safe. Even though half those cops in Miami are diddlers. Oh, they gotta protect the kids from the drugs. Well, they enslave those same people in possession in the prison complex for free slavery. Florida operates on the prison system. That's the only way people have jobs. Enslaving people to work for a nickel an hour, doing hard labor, and that state turns out all kinds of money. Private prisons and enslaving people for 20 years for 55 cents an hour doing hard labor or simple drug charges. In Florida, pretends to care about the children when they take the children's parents away from the children. And then put the children in foster care where they're trafficked. Bullshit, Florida cares about the children. Fuck Florida, fuck Texas. You know what I mean? They cared about children. They wouldn't be worried about simple drug charges. That takes fathers, family away from children. They'd be more worried about the more serious things. Not arresting Doherty on simple drug charges and what do you call resisting without violence? Okay, now they had another charge. I can't get Florida. You know what I mean? That's what got them out of there. Florida's a nice state to live if you like warm weather, but you gotta put the bullshit. Them trying to put you 20 years away for a simple half gram of coke. When you know that governor, what's his name's nose is full of coke every night. Governor DeSantis' nose is full of coke. Well, he'll take a guy trying to succeed in life and ruin his life over a quarter of a gram of coke. You know Governor DeSantis' house is full of cocaine and whatnot, and all kinds of shit running around. And he wants to ruin Jack Doherty's life over maybe a half gram of coke. And he probably didn't even resist, but all he did is question his arrest. And they get him on nonviolent resisting. Yeah, that's why I say fuck Florida. And all DeSantis says, oh, we care about the children. We gotta execute the dealers, which I agree with, which you know half the congressmen that passed that bill in Florida were in some type of the same activity. That's why I call it a bullshit law. half the Republicans that passed that law are into the same thing, and the reason they get away with this are in government. And technically, the Supreme Court already issued back in the 90s, you can only execute a person based on murder. They tried it on a guy at Hard R, the third grader, back in the 90s. Mississippi tried putting a guy to death, and the Supreme Court already ordered it. Yeah, we all dream of the death penalty. Some people may dream of death penalty, but the Supreme Court already ordered. And yeah, a lot of people may dream of that penalty, but we gotta follow the laws of the courts. And you know, half the people that pass that law are perverts themselves. They're just protected by their title. And plus, people wanting to put people away for hemp charges and make them a felon so they can enslave them because the private prisons aren't filling up, and the drug pharmaceutical companies are lacking. Now they can't hand out OxyContin and get people addicted and cut them off and end up in rehabs. It's all interconnected. He knows it's all a game in DC. That's why you can't fight it. You can't vote them out. So now I'm going to go in and invest in rehab clinics. I'm going to invest in the bourbon companies and a couple other companies that are going to benefit off this ban. Then what I'm going to do is edge myself off ban. I got a year to edge myself off of hemp, and then invest in the companies that are gonna profit from the hemp ban. You gotta play the game with the system and invest in private prisons and all that. You can't just go up there and bitch and complain. They don't hear you. They hear you, but they're not gonna listen. You just gotta watch these politicians do it and invest accordingly. No one's gonna fight Washington. You getting on a bullhorn on TikTok or YouTube ain't gonna help it. You see what the politicians are about to do, and you invest accordingly. It's been that way since the beginning of our nation. Just 3 months after we declared we got our independence, George Washington led a raid and murdered a bunch of farmers because they wouldn't give up their land on back taxes. He went on fraudulent back taxes and killed a bunch of farmers and stole their land. Killed the farmers and their families, butchered a bunch of farmers and their whole families because they owe back taxes on land, fraudulent taxes. So even George Washington was a charlatan. You know what? It's crooked from the very beginning. So you guys will participate in what the politicians are. The only way you're gonna win is invest accordingly what these crooked politicians are investing in. And you just gotta know where they're cooking this and just be glad you live in a country, and just don't go on TikTok and bitch and complain about, oh, they're doing this now, they're not doing that. If you want money to pay those taxes, you want money to pay for those expensive cigarettes, or you want money to pay for that, you gotta invest accordingly and find out who's benefiting from these new laws and taxes, and you invest accordingly, or you buddy up accordingly. That's the only way you're gonna play the system. You're not gonna play the system by being a whistleblower or getting up there on TikTok and YouTube whistleblowing or bitching and complaining or calling your congressman. It hasn't worked for 250 years. And voting sure hasn't worked for 250 years. So you might as well invest accordingly with these guys are promoting, passing. Or you're always going to be a peasant. At least get yourself upgraded to serf by by investing accordingly. And you might even make yourself a lord of a manor. There's no way you're gonna bitch these people out. No way you're gonna get these people to change their mind. Democrat or Republican are all the same. Just invest accordingly and shut your mouth, because it's not gonna work voting them out. You just vote in the same thing with the next guy, and you're not. And it ain't political lines. So invest accordingly. So I'm gonna wean myself off hemp, and then I'm gonna invest accordingly. I know a couple companies I'm gonna invest in, and that's my private matter. Pay me money now. 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 Let's see what I get for 41 cents. Nothing. Let's get a dual screen. No one just like that. And hook up 2 screens to that computer. Maybe look for a place to put 2 screens. I'm gonna look for a place to put 2 screens and hook up that computer. Then once I get 64 gigabits memory card, I'm gonna load Linux and just record computers off, videos off Linux. And get a video converter. Or just all those old Chinese ladies saying, "Pay me money now! Pay me money now!" Well, I ain't got no money, I don't owe you, cause your Jewish friend ripped me off in interest and fees. So I ain't gonna pay you jack shit now. You damn bloodsucker. Oh, not much, non-business. Wait for my Xfinity equipment to come. I got my 1 gig back. I couldn't play games on this prepaid internet, so I'm just gonna use it to power my tablet and my Chromebook and backup internet in case Xfinity is down for whatever, servicing the lines or whatever, and whatever like that. You know what I mean? And I'm doing good, non-business. Just sitting here smoking a cigarette. I may have a toke in a minute. You want to toke up with me, non-business? Alright, make you finish your cigarette. Me pack my pipe. My one caretaker, Judy, I think she wants to cut my fingers off. Or take part of my foreskin off. I don't know. Might be my schizophrenic delusions, but I know a lot of Christians are obsessed with foreskins. I'm doing super sour haze. That'll wake me up. Get me power for the day. Yeah, baby, you like your nature video, don't you? There's a baby down there like her nature video. I'm doing super sour haze. Damn, that's some good shit. That's some good shit. Baby's worried about me. That's some good shit on business. Oh. feeling good, numb business. Hats off to that. Ugh.
Watching your nature and shit.
I'll probably just leave it on wireless. I can't run wires anymore. And I'll probably just keep one screen on that. Dual mont on that one thing. Oh, shit. Matt's grandpa Pam back yet. That's gonna be year 40 to get me a couple packs of cigarettes that or since I haven't had a carton in a long time. Celebrate my birthday. Year extra to celebrate my birthday. Better to pick me up year 40, give her not pick 40, give me 2 packs Virginia Slim Menthol 120s. Just gotta find my phone. That phone always comes up missing. I know, baby, it's just the phone. It's just the phone. It's always missing. I think the nurse is after my foreskin. Ah, fuck, it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. It's the Lord send me a message. The Lord always talks to me through riddles. He's riddling me this, riddling me that. I got a hat on, I got a shirt on. I want my marijuana shirts. I may move to a legal state, I don't know. I'm tired of this crap. Having to put up with the tight balls of my legislators in this state. Christian or so-called Christian morality, when you know they all have the morality of a sewer rat themselves. So they're all twinkle-toeing about passing legislation when you know they do the opposite, but you can't fight it.
Oh no.